Sure, we've started making Clean My Space videos in 2011, and sure, you guys have been asking for a car cleaning video for the past 5 years. Well, guess what? We finally decided to get to it, and my car is certainly garbagey enough to do it, so this week we are going to do a clean with me video, and we're cleaning my car. Okay, let's do it. Here's what you'll need. All-purpose cleaner, leather cleaner, I'm using leather CPR, a cleaning toothbrush, glass cleaner, cleaning cloths, I've got regular and a flat weave, a handheld vacuum cleaner or a shop vac, depending on what you got, some paint brushes, a garbage bag, we'll start off with wave 1, that's decluttering. We're just going to go through the car and pick up all the crap that doesn't belong there. And trust me, my car has quite a bit of crap in it right now. You can obviously separate out any recycling and garbage. I also recommend getting a little bin. That way anything that you are going to keep in the car, you can just pop in the bin. See that little copper bin? That's where I'm putting all my good stuff. Don't forget to check under your car seats. I found a lot of treasures under there. You can also remove any of those upholstered liners, like the little mats. Those can sit outside. You can sprinkle some baking soda on them. I didn't do that, but feel free to do it. It's a great way to deodorize. Also remember to clean out your trunk and remove a trunk liner if you have one. Moving right along, we'll go into wave 2, which is the actual cleaning. For this wave, I'm going to use glass cleaner and my flat weave microfiber cloth, obviously a Maker's microfiber cleaning cloth, to clean any of the glass surfaces in my car, including the sunroof, the windshield, and any of the windows. And I'm going to use a general purpose cloth with all-purpose cleaner to clean all other surfaces except for my upholstery, which I'll use a leather cleaner for. I'm not too picky about what I clean my dashboard with. If you're a real car fanatic, you might want to use an actual product to clean this surface. I think the all-purpose cleaner is perfectly fine and my car looks great. If you have a flat screen surface in your car, you can just use your flat weave microfiber cloth. It doesn't need any product on it. If it's a little bit damp, it's totally fine. This is where your paintbrush and makeup brushes are going to come in handy. These are perfect dusting tools to get any of those dusty areas clean. You know, those vents, they tend to get quite dusty. This is great. Make sure that whenever you're doing the dusting, you're always brushing out and down. You can follow that up with a quick wipe of a dampened microfiber cloth. Obviously, your instrument panel has some sort of plastic in front of it, so you can give the area, that little seam, a quick brushing and get rid of any of that extra dust, and then clean the area with a dampened microfiber cloth. This is where the cleaning toothbrush comes in handy. There are going to be several crevices in your car where you'll see a seam and like a line of fine crap in there, and really the only way to get it out is by giving it a good vigorous brushing with a cleaning toothbrush. Your steering wheel doesn't need much. I just gave mine a quick wipe with a dampened microfiber cloth. When it comes to the central console, obviously you can only do your best, especially if you spill coffee and other stuff in that cup holder. If your car allows, sometimes you can pull out the cup holder and put that in the dishwasher. That is the best way to clean it. Just a quick note about cleaning electronics in your car. If you're going to do this, make sure that you spray a cloth and wipe the electronic item instead of spraying that item directly. And if there is any crud in there, you can just brush it out with a cleaning toothbrush. I don't know about you, but yes, I eat in my car and I get crumbs in those little seams, but an easy way to get them out is to vigorously brush those seams with the cleaning toothbrush. Trust me, this is impressive. Brush well, drop it all onto the floor, and don't worry, you'll vacuum it up later. If you have leather upholstery in your car, all you need to do is apply leather cleaner to a sponge or a soft cloth, give it a good wipe down, buff it in a minute or two later, and your leather will look amazing. If you have upholstered seating in the car, you can spot clean any stains. As I said, sprinkle some baking soda on the seats to help deodorize. You'll vacuum it up in wave 3. And if you really want to earn some extra points, or your seats really need it, you can get them steam cleaned. Cleaning the interior window is quite simple. For me, it's really important because I always get like a greasy arm print on there because I'm always wearing cream on my arms, so it's really gross. Cleaning the door is pretty straightforward. Use your little paintbrush or your toothbrush where needed to get out any of that crud or dust. I use leather cleaner on the leather parts and of course all-purpose cleaner on the plastic parts. And make sure that you get into those side panels really well. If you really want to make a great impression, you can also clean the sides of your chair. And I also have this little divot between the door and my chair. That thing always gets covered in I don't even know what, so that needed a good cleaning. Once you're done the front, you'll just move right along to the back and repeat. If you have kids who ride in your car, the center console area in the back is probably going to be really filthy. Drinks, toys, I don't know what else. I don't have kids, you guys know that. But make sure that you spend a good amount of time on this area. And also, I didn't do this because I don't need to, but if you are a parent, I recommend it. Use your finger to go between the area where the chair meets the seat. You will probably find several treasures, including French fries, Cheerios, Lego, feathers, sequins, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Cleaning the backs of the front seats are really important. Again, if you have little ones in the car, they are probably kicking it or spilling drinks on it. Make sure that you give this a good cleaning with an all-purpose cleaner. I've also seen plastic covers that you can put on the back of your seats. That might be a good idea if you find that these are getting dirty over and over and over again. Now we'll finish up wave 2 by cleaning the trunk. Even though I don't carry too much stuff around in my trunk, I swear to you, it always feels like I'm carting around farm animals when I'm cleaning it. I don't know how half this crap gets back there. It really just needs a good cleaning with all-purpose cleaner. Of course, I'm going to clean the back window with glass cleaner, and I'll clean the little side windows as well. I have a hatchback, as you can see. Clean your car accordingly. And of course, anything that falls onto the bottom surface, we will vacuum up really, really well. We'll finish things up with wave 3. Certainly vacuuming is my least favorite task, but it is certainly important when you're cleaning the car. For this, I'm using a little handheld vacuum. If you have a shop vac, that's a perfect alternative. The fact that you can plug it in is great. You're not going to lose battery power. It can also get into more areas. It tends to be a little bit stronger too. Plus you have some different attachments. You can use it wet, you can use it dry. So that would be a great consideration if you have to do a really big overhaul of your car. You can use the dusting brush to get any additional areas clean, like that console. If you want to give it one extra whirl, go right ahead. Another note about vacuuming in your car, because it is such a tight squeeze, sometimes I don't have the most success with vacuuming everything up, and this is where I just sing the Frozen song and tell myself to let it go. Now, a quick note about vacuuming. I've done a thorough clean of my seats here, so I don't feel like I have to re-vacuum them. If you feel when you look at your seats like you do, please by all means go ahead. And if you've sprinkled baking soda onto your upholstered seats, you are indeed going to want to vacuum that up. I'm mixing it up between the dust brush, the crevice tool, and the small vacuuming tool. Seriously, whatever fits is what I'm using. Now for vacuuming up the mats, I didn't use baking soda here, but again, if you did, you can give it a little shake and then you can vacuum it up. That's really going to help deodorize. Make sure that you vacuum your mats as best you can. Before you put your mats back in the car, make sure you give them a good shake. That way you're not taking any dirt from outside and putting it back into your newly cleaned car. If you have a tray in the back like I do, you can obviously give it a quick cleaning. I'm just using all-purpose cleaner here. Then it's time to put your car back together again. So anything that you are indeed keeping, you can reorganize it nicely into your vehicle. You can also put back any of those cup holders that you took out, and it's also a great time to remind yourself about anything you need to stock your car with. Obviously, being who I am, I recommend keeping a microfiber cloth in your car at all times. Then finish things up by taking in your stuff, put it where it belongs, whether it's the garbage or organize it back in your house, whatever you gotta do. But obviously you can see my efforts were awesome. My car looks and feels so clean. I feel like $1 million driving it. It's a good thing. So there you have it. Honestly guys, it was so hot. It was almost 40 degrees Celsius when we filmed this. I'm gonna go for a spin, get myself something cold to drink. Let me know your car cleaning conundrums in the comment box down below. You can find me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm at Melissa Maker. The guy whose car we are cleaning next, he is at the Chad Reynolds, and we are at Clean My Space. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video and click the button somewhere to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.